Hi, this is Marion Douglas. Many of you know I am a life coach and an entrepreneur by profession. And these videos have been about uh, supporting you in creating the mindset that would have you create wealth in your life and create a lifestyle for yourself that is consistent with that. A mindset that's consistent with creating the kind of wealth that you envision for yourself. The other day, someone asked me, "Well, Marion, is this just about making money?" And my answer to that is that I don't think any of this is about making money. What I think that it's about is that it's about serving the public in the way that you've been gifted to serve. So last night, as an example, I got a call from a friend of mine uh, who was asked by somebody to start a food bank. Now, some of the people that are watching this may be from different countries and may not know what a food bank is. But a food bank in the United States is just a warehouse where they give away food and people come together and organize it, and that food is given away to people who are income challenged and things like that. So now, guess what happens? With this friend of mine, he has, we talked a little bit about that voice, the voice of doubt and fear and all those kinds of things. And around this goal, this mission in his life, which he's been up to all of his life, all of a sudden here comes this big old thing because it is a big deal to start and run a food bank. But here comes this big project that he has the opportunity to be a part of, and he has the same conversation that many business people have when it comes to creating wealth. It's a similar conversation. So the reason why he's coming to me is because he knows that I understand the conversation. And it doesn't make any difference how it is that he is interacting with his life and what he sees his mission is. What makes a difference is that anytime that you take on a project, you take on your life in such a way that the mission is out so far outside of what it is that you're accustomed to doing or accustomed to being. All of a sudden that little voice pops up and starts saying something like you can't do it, give up, and things like that, defeatist kinds of conversation. And so uh, the principles that I'm talking about apply there too, because it's the same little voice, and it comes up around the same things. It's about taking on your life in such a way that you create extraordinary results. Now we talk about that in terms of creating income, because frankly, there are people in the world whose mission it is to create wealth, and by creating wealth, they create jobs and we create income for other people. So just like there are people who need to be teachers and there are people who need to be firemen, and there's a need for all of us, nurses, doctors. There's also a need for people to be creating wealth. It just happens that as far as my mission is concerned, is it's in my mind, it's my mission to support people in creating the kind of wealth that would not only have their lifestyle change, but they also create jobs and other things in the community that support the lives of other people. That's what the whole thing is about, is that we're all in service to each other in one way or another. And once we get clear that the whole thing is about being in service to each other, how much different would this world be? So, uh, in terms of creating wealth and creating income, the whole point of being in business, any kind of business, is to serve the public needs as far as I can see. Uh, there's no other reason for you to be in business. And in my mind, if you're not serving the public needs, you won't be in business long anyway. So this whole thing is about being in service to you and about showing up in such a way in the community that that service touches your lives and in some way makes your life better. Now, if you're the kind of person who feels that their mission is to create that kind of wealth, then that's what these videos are about. It supports you in getting through the kinds of conversations and the mindset that would stand between you and having that happen. Because if it doesn't happen for you, it doesn't happen for a lot of people either. a lot of people who are depending on people like us to create jobs and build schools and support hospitals and all the kinds of things that having money uh, affords you to do. So yeah, this is not about just money. It never has been. It's always been about being in service to other people. It just so happens that there's some of us that are being called for to be in business. You know who you are. It's incumbent upon you to be successful at what it is that you're doing, just like it's incumbent upon a doctor to be successful at what he's doing or a teacher to be successful at what they're doing. And it's their job to stand in such a place that they do the things and become the kind of person, take on the job, do the work, learn what they need to learn in order for them to be proficient at what it is they're doing to serve the needs of the public. That's what we do. Okay? So any of you that are out there that are thinking that this is about money, I would I would suggest that you rethink that. Sure, we make money. Yes, obviously, lifestyle. Yes, I get it. But the only way that happens is that we serve the public's needs in such a way that wealth is created. It's not only created for us, but it's created in some way, shape, or form for everyone that we serve. And so that's what I'm up to. That's what I coach every business person that I talk to into. If your mind is not locked into serving the public, and that includes your vendors, your employees, your customers, however it is the people touch your business, then you get to rethink what it is that you're up to. And so in relationship to creating wealth, if you're serving the public, then that's what this message is about. If you're not serving the public, no message is going to help you. So, this is Marion Douglas. I hope that helps for all those people who are thinking about why should they be rich or why should they be wealthy or why should they have goals that are financial. It's the same reason why people have goals about anything else. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do that work. It serves the public interest for people to do that work. And that's on some level, if you are an entrepreneur, a business person, if you feel like that's your calling in life, then it's up to you.